Welcome. Hmm. Catching up with the review again. Hello. Welcome back. So we still have Debt Collector to do, because I wandered a little bit after stream, but then I went off to play Mordhau and I forgot what I was doing when I came back today. So I'll look for Tess's stash eventually, but for now we have a couple of things we can work on in the Isles. Mainly it's getting some gathering quests done. There was getting the 5 flawless pearls, I managed to get before the start of last stream. And then there's the guy that asked for caliber and tongs. Got some of them. Nice. Hi there. Oh, got the knockdown. Let's see, yeah, we're off. Where's the knock? I'll deal with them. Actually, I'm gonna help you out a little bit. Yeah, so I made a second iteration of the weakness spell. Added some effects to it. It's still like that one spell that you can't display all the effects for because it goes way off the... You can only display up to 8 effects in the UI. So, where was it? Here it is. So, it's absorb everything 5 points, burden 100 points like normal, damage everything 5 points, silence deals all the elements 5 points, as well as soul trap, then weakness to everything 100%. So yeah, it's like a lot, pretty decent small dot, and increases all the damage they take. Like the last iteration, just more attribute damage now. So I think the old version, which I may or may not have hidden. I haven't hidden it. Yeah, it didn't do anything to your stamina or magicka. Well, yeah, I mean, I say pretty decent because I have made much stronger spells like Magic Rejection, which is like 300% weakness to magic. I find way too strong, so I stopped using it like 2 months ago. I've got Fall Down and Bleed to Death, which I fine-tuned to live up to its name. Divine Retribution, that's just for when I don't feel like fighting things and want to deal 800 points of damage in a single cast. Stuff like that. So compared to that, weakness is just... it's alright. Especially the Soul series of spells. Because I made these spells to make soul trapping easier. Oh, hi there, man. Where's your heart? Yeah, I made the Soul series for have a projectile spell that had Soul Trap built in. Because I wanted Soul Trap to be a fast experience, I ended up making them very powerful. We got that heart, but yeah. Have to become, I think they'll end up spending more time in bed in order to get better, if you catch my meaning. Where the heck? Oh, it's there. So the Soul Series spells is just all elemental, but as you can see, it's weakness to element 300% and weakness to magic 300%. So the first cast won't deal a high amount of damage, at least by my standards. I think it's still high by vanilla standards, 70 points per second, but what really hurts is that the second cast, that's going to deal 9 times damage. Because you get the 3 times from weakness to shock, then the 3 times from weakness to magic. And the weakness to magic is going to multiply the weakness spell, so the third cast is going to be like 27 times damage. Or is it 81 times damage? Not quite sure how the math works out there. Either way, these spells are way too powerful.
How may I serve?
Wait, where are my marks? Why is one... I know I put the 4th mark there so I can easily go back, but where are the other marks? Should probably put a mark in the new Sheoth, honestly. Alright, I put a mark in a Broca so I could go down the chutes more easily. Why do I have a mark there? Hmm. Will he die from just the first? Yes, he will. Alright, so looking for Prythor, or... Yeah, I think it's Prythor is the name. It's not... Shadowkeeper's Arrow. That's the guy who asked us. Prythor is the guy he wants to get rid of. That's why I have the Flawless Pearls. Guess I'll go deal with him first. Is he stealing from this guy's house, or am I in the wrong home? I appear to be in the wrong home. Not going up there.
Blessings, citizen.
Hi. Welcome to the Crucible. I'm gonna need leap to get up there easily. Up. Throw on a bridge. Alright, so it's pointing over here. Ah. It's still Barthar's house. Okay. Hold on, I'll go see if that other peasant is around.
How may I serve?
Oh, here you are.
Greetings. My boat is coming along swimmingly.
I'm sure it is.
A marvelous contraption. I've gotten it to float in water perfectly. Now if I can just get the water to fly through the air. That's what the calipers and tongs are for. I need them to keep the water airborne.
I can't imagine how. But if he thinks it's possible, who am I to disagree?
I see you found some. Frankly, I could use all of them. Are you willing to sell them? 5 gold each, just like I told you, next week. Excellent. Here's your money. I should have paid you last week. I'm dreadfully sorry about the delay. Take care.
He speaks about time in a weird way like that. His initial request was just like, oh, I'm sorry, I forget that we haven't met yet. Or that we meet in the future. But no worries, you've already agreed to meet it tomorrow. But wait a minute. Wait a minute, yeah. Tomorrow is yesterday's future, so that means you agreed to me today. I'm like, wait, what? Like, it's wrong, but also the logic isn't totally wrong. It's marvelous following how it... Oh, I don't have magic. Marvelous following his thought process. Anywho, that's the calipers for now.
Blessings, citizen.
If we're wondering where I got 21 calipers, it's... Oh, that's right, we're on the Isles map. But there is one cave in Cyrodiil, and it's a vanilla cave, I might add, where all the trolls have 7 calipers on them. I can't tell you why. I just know that they do. So I went in there, trolls, and I got the calipers. Let's dive. Alright. Connection recovered. Like, there's pretty regular packet loss, but very rarely it goes down to like 0 kilobytes per second on the sending end. Just know not all hiccups are on your end. He's probably still in his house, isn't he? Nah, normally it's infrequent enough and small enough I don't mention it. Every once in a while, it's... Rarely there's like a few seconds where I just have 0 sending out and I don't... I can't do anything immediately about it other than just wait it out. It's more of a long-term issue to fix, namely by moving out of America, but yeah. Now, do I actually wait for Bryther, or do I go around somewhere else? I still don't really know where Pike is, although I kind of remember reading about this in UESP once, but I don't quite remember the village he's in. I just know he's not in New Sheoth. I think I read High Cross, but it might be somewhere else. Like Hale or something. Well, it is 9:46 a.m. If you come back in the afternoon, Arthur should be out. I don't know the schedule, I'm just assuming he'll be out in the afternoon. Wish I could clap, sarcastically, golf, or otherwise. Alright, so I will head to High Cross first. Do I have any gems to fill, though? No. It's very hard to come across lesser and petty souls in the Isles, so I guess I'll switch off of the soul series. Back to standard elemental damage. Oh, hi there. Really? Get that high success rate on these perks. Alright, you deal with it. Hi there. There's a pike here. Oh. Alright, so maybe not there, but maybe in hail? Yeah, I think I'll run there. Oh, there's hail. Hello.
If you could help Pike, I think you'd make him very happy.
What do you know?
I've grown quite fond of him and can't stand seeing him this way. I'm still working up the nerve to paint his portrait, but I'd rather do it when he's back to his happier self. Bye.
And Pike's right here.
It's good to meet you. The name's Pike, and I welcome you to my humble home. Please, make yourself comfortable. Since you're here, I was wondering, do you think you could assist me? I'm having a bit of a crisis. Well, this is a bit embarrassing, so forgive me. I was a Knight of the Thorn from Cyrodiil. As soon as I heard the gates to the Shivering Isles opened, I knew a threat was lurking inside. I made my way here and began exploring this strange place. As I was passing Fetid Grove, I was waylaid. Some dastardly Grummites stole my most prized possession, my medallion that signified my membership in the Knights. Yes, I admit that being a Knight of the Thorn no longer holds any interest for me. I've found a new kind of comforting inner peace here away from the chaos of Cyrodiil. I'm tired of the battles and the politics. And most importantly, I've met the woman of my dreams. If I had to leave Zoe, I think I'd be the loneliest man alive. So you see, everything I want is right here in this beautiful place.
Not quite sure he's mad. But who knows?
Even though I never intend to be a knight again, that medallion represents an important part of my past. It's the only piece of my history that validates who I am. Anyway, enough of my banter. So will you please help me get back my medallion?
Certainly, I have it right here.
I will mark Fetid Grove on your map. Good luck to you, friend. Yes, we are based out of Cheydinhal. Our leader, Farwell Indaris, is the son of the Count of Cheydinhal, Andal Indaris. As Farwell is fond of saying, we strike fast and true as lightning. He tends to overstate things a bit, but he means well. If you're ever in Cheydinhal, be sure and look us up. We have a lodge just outside the city gates. Wait a moment. If you'll pardon my manners, you reek of the bogs. You must have been to the Fetid Grove. My medallion. Ha! I don't know how to thank you. I have decided to stay here in the Shivering Isles. I've found peace here, and I see no reason to return. Therefore, I'll not be needing this anymore. Please take it as a reward.
Did he, like, give me his medallion or something? After I got it for him? Ah, Thorn Shield. Oh, Halion. I wonder who Halion is. Tall trees falling.
Thanks again for bringing Pike back his medallion. I've never seen him so full of happiness. Take care.
I think we got... Oh, also buffs. There we go. Oh, I already closed it. Alright. I got the Order of Hearts, so... Yep. You can open any crystal chests we find, as well as close any obelisks, too. I guess we should head back to New... I forgot to set a mark point to New Shath, didn't I? Oh well. Which means you gotta use a runner to get back there. Oh, wait, are those Knights of Order? Those are. How should I dispose of them? I think I'll do something a little bit dastardly. Wait. Where was it? There. Now they're friendly. Now they're knocked out. Now I'll keep them knocked out. Now we'll just... that's not quite working out enough. Took out... Yep, I took out one. There's both. That'd be a little dastardly. Surprised they don't have hearts, though. Actually, I think they probably don't have hearts. I just wasn't paying attention to them. It's probably a Scalon or something. Yeah, it's a Scalon. Okay, I think we just ran into split for a split second. Oh, almost near south. There we are. Not want to land inside. Different load zone. Very bad if you land inside an unloaded area. And I have to use no clip to get out.
Tell the Dane! Tell the Dane! Calm sky is wealthy!
Duty calls.
Alright, is Brythor up? It's 1:09 p.m. Far earlier than I thought it'd be. I thought we'd get back at like 2 p.m. or something. Oh, 3, 4, I don't know, afternoon. Maybe even 6 p.m. He's probably in his house still, isn't he? Or is he? Is he stealing from Cutter's weapons?
You sure took your time. So, you have the pearls? Or perhaps any other things of value I can have? I mean, a hold for you.
Well, here's those flawless pearls you wanted to complete your collection, so give up
You
stealing.
have them? Please, please, hand them over. Oh, thank you. My collection is finally complete. Well, my thieving days have finally come to an end. I promise never to set foot in any of the shops in Crucible ever again.
What about Bliss?
Tell everyone not to worry. I won't be bothering them any longer. I thought we were done speaking.
So did I. Where is it? Yes. Pearl's Mysteries. The Chronomancer. He offers immortality of a different sort.
Have you dealt with Brythar? I'm not getting any younger here waiting for you. You must hurry and get rid of him. What? He's promised not to come round here anymore? Fantastic! Took you long enough, though. I don't know how you did it, but I appreciate it. And by appreciate, I mean reward. Enjoy. I'll see you soon. Or maybe I'll see you later. I can never remember.
I'd say both are accurate. Alright, now what are we going to work on? View of Oddities is a long burn thing. We just have to stumble across stuff that's weird. Coming Storm, I feel, is the same thing. And really just the Calming Pants. That's... Desiccation. I don't know if these are in fixed locations or not, but... I feel like I've been to everywhere in the Isles, so maybe they're random spots, maybe it's spots that I haven't quite been to yet, or maybe I have to advance in the main plot to unlock them. So there are a few blocked caves, but not too many. That one I just have to wait for the trolls to respawn, I guess. Keep an eye out for tongs and calipers and random loot. It's another long burn one. No idea who I can talk to about Mirkorp, but... yeah. That one also requires getting further in the Isles. That one will never complete, because that's actually the last stage and is not marked as complete. Which leaves us with the main quest.
Greetings.
Oh, it's quite similar to Shiagora's throne room, just Less red.
Greetings.
Oh.
I am Kiflin, steward of Lady Syl. Unless you have reason to be here, your presence is unwelcome. Sickly Bernice's isn't a bad place. Just make sure to wash your hands. Bye.
Why do you approach the Duchess of Dementia? Do you seek death?
In a way,
You're the one the Mad God sent, aren't you?
I am.
Then you're safe for now. Speak to no one unless I instruct you to. None of them can be trusted. Do you hear me? None! Surrounded by traitors and spies I am. Always, always. They watch and wait, eager to slip a knife into my spine when I'm not looking.
That is a sound suggestion, but I feel it would be more logical and more normal in my frame of reference to ask who's spying on you.
Could be all of them. Every last one. None can be trusted. But they'll never take me down. Never! I'll see them all rotting in shallow graves before I let my guard down. You will help me. Yes, yes, you will be most useful. You're going to find out who knows. You're going to learn who keeps secrets, who conspires against me. You will be my Grand Inquisitor. Expose the conspirators and they will be punished, I assure you. Find out who keeps secrets and what they are. Speak with Herdier. He will help you. Do you understand what is required of you? If no one is found, you will be held responsible.
Well, if you attack me, know that you will die in turn. Torture chamber in the House of Dementia. I don't quite know where that is. I ignored the compass, by the way. Just kind of moseying through. Nothing of value. Ah, bloodstains. This seems like a torture chamber. These statues, I can never tell if they're the ones that shoot out damage health or if they're the ones that are just normal statues. Oh, alright, Herder.
What brings you to this delightful corner of the House of Dementia? How may I help you? Are you? I'd expected an entrance with a bit more flair. Ah well, perhaps you'll grow into the role. One can hope. Now, we've got much to do. Lady Syl is not a patient woman, as I'm sure you've seen. Shall we begin? Isn't it obvious? We need to search through Crucible, looking for these traitors. Talk to whomever might have information. If they're reluctant to help, you just say the word and I'll do my best to persuade them. Really, we should be going. Her ladyship expects results.
Alright, let's go then, I guess. Wait, hold on, is that... Okay, that looked a bit like the Pike's clothing before. And I saw that he was a right guard who I'm like, wait, is that Pike? Or another Knight of Thorn? No, it's just some random peasant. Doubt he's keeping up with me. He is not keeping up with me. No, I have to cast every time we go through a load door, but yeah, for some reason going through load doors removes buffs from NPCs, so I have to cast cast that every time I go through a load door, but you should be able to, barring padding, keep up with me.
Ha!
Didn't know that was a spiral staircase. Alright, now just to be extra thorough.
You got some skooma, eh? Right, buddy? Pal? To share? Come on, pass the skooma already.
And to be triple
For
sure.
you, of course.
100. Alright.
I don't know anything about a conspiracy. Thank you. See you.
It probably isn't a conspiracy, but you know. I'm not fully aware of what dementia does. I assume it's paranoia, but that's probably just a facet of it. Or forgetfulness, I don't know. I have to look up a definition of mania and dementia, though, at some point, to get a further grasp on what exactly it all entails.
I've got fresh sticks. Guaranteed no leaves.
Interesting.
Yes?
Care to say more?
I don't know anything about a conspiracy. Thank you. Bye.
I think Heather already likes me, but maybe not since I talked to Heather Smith.
Something smooth and sharp. Leave your foes sticky with blood.
She doesn't appear to be a vampire, but she really looks like one.
Certainly.
Yes, she does quite like me.
I don't know anything about a conspiracy. Thank you. See you.
That sounds a lot like mania.
Greetings.
Greetings. Speak, madman.
Oh, I can't ask you about
That
the...
museum of oddities is a joke. Although I hear Una Armina will pay for certain items. Bye.
Hello there. Have you reconsidered my offer?
No, I don't want to be a statue.
I don't know anything about a conspiracy. Thank you.
I'm going to trust them because disposition 100. This is... oh, that's somebody else's home. Hello there.
I'm sorry to trouble you again, but I think the cure has worn off.
Again?
I feel the cold grasp of death sneaking up on me once more.
This is the third time I've gone to get it.
Get some more aqua nostrum from Knotty Bramble for me?
Lovely is quite the right
you're
term.
too kind. Here is the empty flask again. I don't know anything about a conspiracy.
Very well, you shall be spared.
Thank you. Take care. Wish I could.
Did you stumble onto a interesting part of the internet? I don't think I have the charm on me, but...
I'll Calicrack the find you. I will. You tear-at it.
Yep.
Cal bursted it.
Where did I even put that charm? Or did it get consumed? Oh, I had a pair of calipers in here, somehow. It's not in there. Here is... Not Big Head's charm. Of course not Big Head's charm, but I could recharge my weapon. I've hit about 1,000, so I think like a common and a petty should do. Nazar needs a full recharge, though, I think. I'll give it 2 grands. That should do. Common. Petty. 2 grands. Oh, I think Durin's out as well. Yep, 2 grands was enough. I put Azura's star into Durin, so we actually have something to use there. I think a common soul gem should do. Yeah, 700. Yep, that does it. We also have these lessers to put away too. Yeah, either I sold off the charm or it's back at the castle. So it's right about decline in memory, but... I guess that kind of fits dementia. I mean, I can definitely see the problem solving, what with Brythar going around selling everything in literal broad daylight and nobody doing jack shit about it. Yes, changes in behavior and mood are definitely dementia, though. Oh, wow. Getting clipped through the floor, that's an interesting thing. Glad this mod's only on PC.
How may I serve? Mad God's blessings.
Oh, I can't ask about the conspiracy.
Walk with our Lord.
Yeah, the loss in language functionality I can see with that beggar that I like so much.
Ah, you again. Have you seen any of Mazada's things? A shiny spoon? Or a broken bottle? I can't find them.
I guess this guy's memory issues then.
Keep an eye out for my things, won't you?
I have a feeling that I have to torture some people to advance the quest, but I'll just see if... Yeah. Wait, where's my guy? My guy's over here.
Yes, of course, Inquisitor. I look forward to working with you.
Now he's following again.
Yes, Inquisitor. Very well, Inquisitor. What would you like to know, Inquisitor?
Who should we be looking for?
I don't know. Isn't that wonderful? It could be any of them. All of them, perhaps. We'll just have to start torturing people to find out. I don't expect we'll learn much. While I have the utmost respect for her ladyship, she is well known for being overly cautious. We must carry out her wishes, however, and I, for one, am looking forward to interacting with the citizens of Crucible.
Let's see what I can do to prevent that, but what? Oh, well.
Zealots have dedicated themselves to the worship of Arden Sul.
Alright, Mr. Fast Speaker.
Bye.
What? Blessings of the Mad God. I don't know anything about a conspiracy. Thank you. The young folk just don't appreciate a good stick anymore.
Ah, my favorite patron. Anything odd to show me? Is this your first time to the museum? Perhaps you would care for a tour. I am the curator of the Museum of Oddities, Una Armina. Have we met? You look familiar. Anyway, I'm always looking for new exhibits, so remember me when you come across anything odd.
I mean, we met outside the museum, and that's when I gave you some of this stuff, but, alright.
Have you found a new oddity that you'd like to contribute to the museum?
Not right now.
Don't be discouraged. Some people just have better luck than others in finding oddities.
I think luck is the one thing I don't have maxed. Because my luck stat is tied to my fame and infamy stat, as well as my total level. Not my skills, so harder to max than the others.
I don't know anything about a conspiracy.
Let me check.
Please, go on.
I'll
See you later.
70 is the usual break point. Oh, the soul tomato. Oh, it's empty. Sheogorath shape. Oh my god, it's like a RuneScape low poly model of Sheogorath. Oh, that one's empty, so I guess there's at least two more. What? Is there anything in here? Ah, the ring of... The Ring of Desiccation! Wondering where I'd find that. Well, let's go for the tour instead of the self-guided one.
Welcome to the Museum of Oddities. Let me know if you'd like a tour of our exhibits. Would you like a tour of the museum? Wonderful. Follow me and I'll show you around my little collection of oddities. around, you'll see a tiny skull. These pygmies used to live in the Shivering Isles until they were all eaten by grummites, poor dears. Here's a real oddity for you. An arm of one of the gatekeepers. This one was killed by... oh, I forget now. A lovely specimen in any case.
Huh. Not gonna talk about the Shigara-shaped amber this ultimatum?
Up here is a little beauty. The Ring of Desiccation. Walk on water and breathe underwater at the same time. Odd, if you think about it for a minute.
Try doing that after the tour.
Here is... well, I think there used to be something very odd here, but it seems to be missing now. Let's move on. You know, I always walk over here thinking there's another exhibit, but there never is. Oh, silly me. This right here is one of my favourites. A lump of amber in the shape of Lord Sheogora's head. The wonders of nature never cease to amaze. I could have sworn that I used to keep something very odd on the shelf. Oh well, let's move on. Yes, I've been meaning to put something here, but it seems I haven't gotten around to it. Although I distinctly remember preparing an exhibit.
Sounds like there was a lot of oddities to find.
Well, this case seems to be empty. Strange. I'm sure that yesterday... oh, my memory just isn't what it used to be. Let's see what else we can find. Here's something truly odd. A soul tomato. A tomato that can act like a soul gem. No one has yet been able to explain it.
I wonder if it acts like Azura's. Oh, I do have a filled one, don't I? Could use it.
Ah, my favourite patron. Anything odd to show me? As you can see, I have plenty of space here for new oddities, so think of me when you run across anything odd.
And the houndstooth, right?
A lovely little oddity. A key made from a hound's tooth. And no one even knows what it opens. Imagine that. Shall we move on? Oh, that's strange. I thought there was something else here. Oh, well, no matter. Just losing my mind or something. Right this way. This case here I'm saving for something special. Wouldn't you like to be the one to find something odd enough to go on display here? Oh yes, I've already shown you this shelf, haven't I?
Yes, you
My
have.
poor old brain just isn't what it used to be.
I really wonder when the tour is going to end.
Enjoyed the tour.
Oh, there it is.
Feel free to stay and browse for as long as you like.
Alright, so I feel like ringing the Steel of Desecration. Stealing the Ring of Desecration, but I don't know if I should do it immediately. One, I have Herder here following me, so he's probably going to see me yoink it unless I do 100% Chameleon. And two, I kind of don't want to be carrying around a stolen item
You're enjoying the museum.
for a long time. So it's like, what if I accidentally... well, what if someone walks into the line of fire of my spells again, and then I get a 40 bounty, and I talk to a guard after forgetting I have a 40 gold bounty on me, and then I lose the item, you know? That's why I don't really want to carry stuff for a long time. Alright, who can I talk to? I'm going to talk to you.
I saw the Zexa, and I...
Talk to him. Yeah, I really would. Although I think it's probably easier to get stolen items back in the Isles than it is in Cyrodiil because the jail here isn't like a standard jail. I've only ever been there once and I immediately reloaded save because I'm like, I don't want to be here. I'll just pay the bounty next time. But I do hear about it, and it is in load screens that the jail's actually a dungeon, and as soon as they throw you in the cell, all your crimes are forgiven. So you can either just wait until they pick you up, or you can bust yourself out. It's fine. Evidence chest is out front, because I've stumbled across the jail cell in my adventures. Oh, that? Have to... How the heck did I jump up there again? Never remember. Here, right? Potion of feather. And a bunch of feathers. And bird bones, it looks like. And a knife. Wait, what? Like, I made a potion of feather out of a bird. What the? Huh? I've known that before and saw it was a potion of feather with a bunch of feathers, but I never noticed the knife, and that recontextualizes it. Hello.
Hello there. I just finished a lovely conversation with Uncle Leo. It seems he's not feeling well today. Lost an arm. I don't know anything about a conspiracy. Certainly.
Oh, she's a 68. I need to charm her again. Yeah, I mean, a guy was trying to make a boat float in the sky by making the water it floats in lighter than air. Like, if he makes the water lighter than air, how a boat works is because air is lighter than water, and so you fill the hull with air. So then, like, so then you have, like, submerged underwater, so it's kind of, the air is pulling it up. That's the way the wood pushes it down, so it stays afloat in the water. But if you make the water lighter than air, then that means the air you're using to float the boat is now heavier than the water, and it should sink through. It's like, it makes sense, but it also doesn't make sense. And it's just at the same time with everything he says.
See you. What we do here is our own business. Don't interfere.
Say that with
Certainly.
100 disposition. Certainly is your response.
I don't know anything about a conspiracy.
Alright.
Thank you. If you hear anything interesting, let me know.
Target spot for them sitting in chairs. Like, I have to aim for their butts when they're sitting down.
This is a private gathering of our society. You may watch, but don't interfere.
Does torturing count as interference?
I've nothing to tell the likes of you.
But it's not, you don't know anything about a conspiracy.
Please, no! No more! No more! All I know is that word has gotten around about Anya Herrick. She looks more nervous than normal lately. People think she might be up to something.
Herrick, you say? I think the quest marker is pointing me back towards the Duchess, but I was hoping I could go in. Yeah, it looks like it's pointing me back to her. I was hoping I could go speak to Anya Herrick.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Hold on. I just heard someone about a death cry, like an Argonian death cry or something.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Kneecaps! Go for the knees!
Oh. Oh.
Hold back!
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
That explains what I was hearing.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Can't say I know who Tyler Durden is.
Hi.
Oh, it's Anya. Oh, you're right here with the Duchess.
I'm Anya Herrick. I serve Lady Syl, and she allows me to remain protected within the House of Dementia. I'm so grateful to her. Farewell. Stay safe.
Need my... I left them behind with all my jumping. Where's Herder? Herder! There you are. Herder, I need you to hurt her. No, I have not, but it's hard to escape the memes on Fight Club.
Yes?
What?
Here we are, safe indoors. Nothing to harm us here, is there?
Well, I mean, you could make spells of self-harm, and you could also have other people attack you, and maybe some objects fly at you. Maybe you summon a Daedra that goes loose. I mean, there's plenty of things that hurt you indoors when you think about it.
What? No, I don't know anything about anything. I'm sorry, I can't help you.
I need to charm her first.
See you later. Here we are, safe. What? No.
Alright. Liar. Hurt her. Hurt her.
Please, no! Oh. Please, I'm not involved. I didn't do anything. They wanted me to get them close to Syl, but I couldn't abide them. It was Mazada. He said he was
Mazada?
working on behalf of someone else. He told me I needed to help him, or there would be repercussions. I didn't know what to do. Turning on Syl could cost me my life, but if I don't help, what will Mazada do to me? You must do something. Bye.
Alright, Herder. Try to keep up. So slow. Or am I just that fast? I forget that sometimes. You travel at the speeds I do, you forget what normal moves like. I was wondering why I didn't have the conspiracy option for Mazada. I don't think Herder was in the house. That might have been why. Like Fooly Cooly. I had to watch that like 6 times in order to pick up on some of the stuff in there. Wait, wasn't Mazada up at the Fight Club?
Hello.
Hello?
Ah, you again. Have you seen any of Mazada's things? A shiny spoon? Or a broken bottle? I can't find them.
Anime from a while ago. Freaking weird. I'm sorry, it was 6 episodes. And just so much stuff going on in that you really only get the vaguest sense of the basic plot from the first watch, and it took me like 6 before I started to piece some stuff together. Just noticing all the little things going on around each scene. Also one of those cult classics with a strong enough following that got like a second and third season like 10 years after it aired. Not as dense as the first one, but they aren't bad. I haven't finished watching the third one yet.
I'm afraid I have no idea what you are talking about.
Okay. Yeah, it's fully cool. It's the first season, the very first one, that is the most dense. You could watch it subbed or dubbed. I'd say both are fine. You should probably be able to watch on Adult Swim too, because I think... Yeah, I was watching Adult Swim. I don't know if they have the first season on here, but I do have the second and third. Yes, they do have the whole first season here, free for watching too. Adult Swim should be your site for streaming then. Gosh, how many months ago did I start doing that and then put it on pause? Get back to that eventually.
Please, no!
Ah, noted.
You may continue to do your worst, Inquisitor, but unless you have some evidence of this preposterous conspiracy, you'll get nothing from me.
But I had it on this... It's Fooly Cooly. As in fool and cool, but with a Y at the end of both.
Goodbye.
Yes, What would you like to know, Inquisitor? Mazada is clearly withholding something. It would seem that direct pressure has no effect. So we'll have to try another route. Loosen his tongue.
Goodbye.
Ooh, we have a bunch of people we could talk about, huh?
Bye.
Greetings.
Oh, come on. Get hit by the spell.
You got some scoop? Nothing in it for me, so I've nothing to say to you.
I don't care.
No, please, no.
Hit Masada again.
You may continue to do your worst, Inquisitor, but unless you have some evidence...
Alright, see you later, and thanks for watching.
You'll get nothing from me.
Have a great night.
Keep an eye out for my things, one.
You got some nothing in... All right. I've seen Mazada, yes. Talking to that seducer Nelrine, all secretive-like, out in the street late at night.
Ooh.
Don't know nothing else, honest.
Oh, time to follow Mazada then. Wow, looking at after an hour. Made me think it was way later in the stream. You gotta do what you gotta do, whatever it happens to be. I wonder who Nelrine is. Alright, so it seems like he entered... Oh, his house. Of course. Where is this red arrow pointing now? This to Nalreen. Nalreen, art thou here?
What do you want, Inquisitor?
Yes, you are.
Blessings. What do you want? The Maz can guard Crucible in New Sheath. We ensure the Demented remain orderly and respectful of our Lord Sheogarth. Sheogarth is our Lord, ruler of the Shivering Isles. It is by his whim that the Maz can walk, and we serve our master to the death. The Shivering Isles are a reflection of our Lord Sheogarth, divided yet perfect. I don't know anything about a conspiracy. Please, no!
Wait, a Maskin even fears this?
Please, no more.
Then
I
spill.
don't know any... Please, no more.
Alright,
Walk with our Lord.
Nalreen's got nothing to say on the matter. We are dealing with danger, well, lesser danger, right? Switch over to a shock sword. You would think chain lightning's cool, but it doesn't quite work how it does in other games. Does and doesn't at the same time. To be precise, how it works is it actually calls down a lightning bolt from the sky that then strikes the target, and then from there it works how you think chain lightning should, where it bounces from one target to the next. Because of that, can't really use it indoors. Kind of limited where I can use it because there has to be open sky above. Which is why, as cool as chain lightning is, we are using Voltstar. Use Voltstar. Voltstar or lightning bolt. Use Voltstar is more damage than lightning bolt, but it's single target because I wanted to fasten my aim. I felt like I wanted to get a bit better with my aim and make some precise shots instead of just aiming near them with all the AoE. All the explosions. Yeah, I think I'll stick with Voltstar.
Citizen.
And honestly, I made the name before I thought about the list alphabetizing, because if I make a Fire Star and an Ice Star, those will not be nearby it.
Blessings, citizen.
No need to bless me. Just need you to talk with Mazada.
Blessings, citizen.
You won't talk yourself, Mazada won't talk without evidence. So I'll catch you two in the act. Not even gonna sneak, because you guys are that unaware. You can grab these mushrooms and still catch up with you.
Hello.
There he is. Murder, get away.
Duty calls, citizen. Mad God's blessings upon you.
Take care.
Are they like having an affair, or are they actually conspiring something?
Have you made any progress? Will Anya assist us?
Shh, we are not alone. It's not safe to speak. Go before someone sees us.
Duly noted.
Blessings, citizen.
Alright, so they meet at midnight. Harder, I need you to return to the palace.
As you wish, Inquisitor.
Because you're not going to sneak. You're going to walk around in your flip-flops, your bare shins. Alright, what can I do in the meantime? I mean, I could go speak... Yeah, we're just going to wait. And this should be good, right? Wait, like 23 hours? 20... Yeah, maybe because wait a little bit, but should be no risk of overshooting the time. Alright, let's see if we can get this precise last buff up. Oh, missed it. Missed it. Oh, I don't think we're gonna get it this time. Nope, I have to wait till full magicka. It's at like the 7-second mark after we cast that last buff. There we go. Have like a half-second window, roughly. Now what am I gonna do? Oh yes. When they're both green, I'll cast Infiltrator. But they're both red? Keep it slotted. Oh, that was Mazada I was seeing through an arrow. Not Alreen. Alreen is a coming soon. TM. I don't know if being invisible and completely hidden with stealth actually counts for this. It might be distance-based. Oh well. Can't hurt to just wander about the city for a while, though. Just have to wait until they're both greens. Might as well try to do some parkour. we have here? Some fur gauntlets. And what else is just fur gauntlets up here? Your hands get a little chilly, I guess. Oh, I just knocked that over. Somebody's faded note. Oh, wait. What? I don't think I'll live much longer. My wine supply is thinning. Him, though, also the others. I can't leave the safety of the roof. They have a plan for me. I see it in their eyes. Aldana, Iro, Kata, all of them! They don't know I'm up here, watching. Not much longer, though. They won't find me or my stash. I put all my favorite things in an urn and sunken it in the sewage near the back of Bernice's dive. I think I'll drink that last bottle to celebrate. Bernice's roof water wine. I'll take that. Scruffy shoes and remote manipulation. Well, off the dive would be about here. Right? Urn. And this suit. Oh, this urn? That's a skull. $12.54. What the heck?
Ah!
Oh, there's one. There's Noreen. This is like a birthday party, like a surprise birthday bash. I'd be honestly bet that sounds just like this. That said, we wait here now. Read casks. Rack the fingers. And there they are. They remain undetected.
Have you made any progress? Will Anya assist us?
No, that blasted Inquisitor got to her. We'll need to find someone else.
See that you do so immediately. This is the one task which you were assigned. If you cannot complete it, you will be removed. Are we clear?
I will. I want to see Syl dead just as much as you do. She cannot be allowed to survive after what she has done. It's despicable.
Oh, so it's not a birthday bash.
Good. I shall expect a progress report soon. And keep your head down. The Inquisitor must not become involved.
Alright, time to pick up Herder from the place. So yeah, in case you're wondering what's up with this spell, it's an old spell. It's got Night Eye into it, of course. Invisibility. And... water breathing. Fortify speed 100. So way back in the day, I used to use Night Eye a lot instead of light spells because they're just, you know, you don't get detected but can still see in the dark. And because of all the combination of spells that I have, I usually end up with like Tech Life on and Night Eye and all this other stuff. I'm just like, get one that's like just the Night Eye by itself, so I don't have to put up with the Tech Life going on all the time, because I have a separate buff for that. Which currently, or was at the time, Hunter gave me Detect Life and a bunch of combat stuff, but nothing else. So I don't have to, you know, put up with all the Detect Life shader during conversation. I gave it Fortify Speed 100 though, because sneaking is slower than not sneaking, and I wanted to just a guesstimation about completely nulling that sneak penalty. Yo, we got a place to
I'm
broker.
afraid I cannot follow you beyond this point, Inquisitor. My duties require me to stay within Crucible. I shall be there, if you need me.
But we're
Yes,
we're in Crucible though.
Of course, Inquisitor. I look forward to working with you.
Memory issues. Alright, he's following. Cool. You can definitely keep up with walking speed. Like, you can run faster than I can walk. That's for sure. So if it falls really behind, you can just run to me. I wonder what Syl did. Did she like execute a bunch of people? Because she was paranoid? I don't know. She casting restoration spells up there. There's Nerline. That has to be Nerline, right? No, that's just another Dark Seers you got. Is this Nerline? This is
How may I serve?
Nerline and Nelrine.
What do you
Not quite.
walk with our Lord?
I'll speak to Mazada first. Question is, do we break into his home or not? I am the Grand Inquisitor. Suppose I'm above the law. I also like the the Mazkin more than the Oriels. Whereas you may know them, the Dark Seducers more so than the Golden Saints. It's not about the designs, it's about how they speak to you. Oh, take damage somewhere? Ah, you have your own heal spells. Not very potent though, are they? Let me help you with that. I think he was on the second floor. This Mazada cat. Those are windows. Here we are with the Mazada house.
You're not supposed.
Ah, you again. Have you seen any of Mazada's things? A shiny spoon or a broken bottle? I can't find them. I told you, I don't know anything. You can't prove a thing. What? It's for the good of Crucible. You must see that. Please, spare me. I'll do anything.
Why?
You don't know, do you? She's kept it a secret even from you. She and Théden, they've been meeting in secret. They've been doing things together. Consorting. You understand me?
Who's Théden?
It cannot be permitted. She must be stopped. I don't know, besides Nelrine. She is taking orders from someone, but won't tell me who. If I find out, will you promise to spare me?
I was honestly going to go and find out myself, but I just didn't feel enough. It's not to let him off the hook, because I'm kind of merciful as far as a torturer goes, but very well. Bring me the names.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You are too kind. I shall bring you names, I promise. Meet me in my house tomorrow at midnight. I'll have the information for you. Goodbye.
And now we get out. Alright, so now I have to go and check. Isles bounty, a 0, but infamy is 7. This has to do with torturing people? I don't know, that might be an infamy point. What is my luck, though? 95. How will I... Do I have to get it to like 300? Do I have to get my fame to like 300 to have 100 luck? I really want to know how far I have to increase my fame to max that out. Doesn't have much influence on my gameplay any further, though. Luck is just an invisible modifier. Luck over 50 adds an invisible fortify to various skills, and under 50 is a drain. Which means, and since the calculations tend to hard cap skills in the range of 100, that means having high luck when your skill is already 100 doesn't do you any good, but having low luck can still hurt. So yeah, having high luck doesn't affect me too much, but there might be some things it still affects. Maybe it affects item drop rates, but I don't know. Alright, it is 4:47 a.m. I'll go rent a room at an inn. She's even up.
Blessings of the Mad God. See you later.
Here you are.
Did you bring back my aqua nostrum?
Not yet.
Oh, well, do hurry. I'm beginning to feel faint. Sleepy, are you? Be careful, you might be ill. Or dying. You never know. If you insist on sleeping, there's a bed for 20 gold a night.
Expensive, but I'll take it.
Very well. Go through that door up the stairs and it'll be the first door on the right. Sleep well if you can. Take care. Wish you good.
Stairs, first door on the right. Is it this door? It's this door. Ooh, nice room. It's sanitary. Now then, how long till midnight? Maybe to 5 p.m. and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11 p.m. 11:24. Alright, let's get these buffs up. Go and get there. Got it. Alright. Oh. I'm gonna read from Frog Domain. I'm curious about this. Oh, it's this one. The life cycle of the Gromite is rather unique. They appear to be a deviant version of frogs and may even be distantly related to Argonians, though we have no direct evidence of that. Like the humble frog, the Gromite is born from eggs found in or near water. The eggs hatch into tiny polywogs no bigger than my hand. Polywog grows quickly, and inside of a few weeks grows limbs and changes into an amphibious bollywog. The bollywog will live for up to 2 years, growing to be larger than a man in both length and weight. Eventually, the adult bollywog will feel the urge to seek out deep water and bury itself in the mud. It hibernates there for many months, gestating into a Gromite. They've been unable to determine the exact time of gestation. Gromite emerges from the mud fully grown. New Gromites never leave the water and are consumed with the urge to mate. Females leave the water to hang their eggs. They are hung over the water to keep them out of reach of aquatic predators, while still allowing the bollywogs to fall into the water when they hatch. Once a female has laid her eggs, she turns her back on them. She will live her life more on land than in the water, although never far from it. The male's mating urges subside after 6 months to a year. He too takes to the land, and like a female, does nothing to protect his eggs. Adult Gromites have a sort of primitive culture. Crafton Highbrow maintains that they are cunning craftsmen that make jewelry and weapons, even mining ore. This is plainly ridiculous. Though I have not determined the source of their tools and adornments, I am certain that they trade with other civilized races for such things. That sounds even more ridiculous to me. As for the tales of magic casting Gromites, that is even more ludicrous. While their primitive brains are surprisingly large, they clearly do not have the intelligence to learn the arcane crafts. I do not know how Craft managed to train his pet Gromite to cast spells, but I assure all my readers that it is a trick of some sort. Grafton's got it right. I find it, from my own experiences, I find it far more plausible that they do make their own gear and their own jewelry and their own stuff, and that because they can cast spells. Now I have that rumor confirmed. The bollywogs do indeed grow into Gromites. saying this is now a safe storage space. But the game's way of saying I have a kinda house here temporarily. Oh, there's just ceremonial swords. What's up with the note? I haven't got much time. She's coming for me. Irina asked me to hold on to this sword. I should give it to Anya and have her do the deed, but Anya wouldn't. Now maybe I can find a better use as evidence. Seer will recognize it. Nerine is in charge. She's the one telling Nerine what to do. If I'm not around, I have enough evidence to bring her in. Home alive to see it. Who's Nerine again? Now why is her meeting with Phaeton?
Yes.
Nothing. I want to say Phaeton is the Duke of Mania, but I don't know, because I haven't talked to him yet. What's my quest journal sec? Ah, speak with Phaeton. Yes, he is indeed the Duke. Are they having a sexual relationship? Yeah, I'll get rid of my infamy at some point, but for now, just fuck it. We're in the Isles. Ah, I see. Melvine is here.
Blessings, citizen. What do you want? You have no proof. You cannot hold me accountable for anything. And with it, you'll do what? I'm not even the one you want. Nerine is behind it. You'll need solid proof to pin it on her. You already know my part in this. There is nothing more to say. Walk with our Lord.
Is she essential, by the way? She is. There goes my plan of just... Oh, there goes my urge of killing her.
Blessings, citizen.
Speak quickly, mortal.
Where's Murine? There's Murine. Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna respect the law. Don't care about the infamy. Care about the what the fuck? What the fuck?
It's time for you to leave, my...
Hello there. I just finished a lovely conversation. I see you've done quite a bit of work to track me down. Yes, I orchestrated it. Syl deserves to die a painful death for turning on all of us and consorting with our enemies.
Why is being
Go
your
ahead,
enemy?
do what you will. Nothing matters now. Haven't you got what you need? Shouldn't you be running off to tattle like a good little servant?
Shouldn't you be going to sleep? And dying peacefully? Bitch.
Goodbye.
Yo, Herder, where are you? Never mind. Won't matter soon enough. Actually, if he's not following, I can run again. Down to full speed. Full speed running is no-go. Full speed running tears reality in half.
Blessings, citizen.
Yeah, that's private quarters. Alright. Alright, I'll go see you. Actually, first, and only first, see if he just poofed back in here. He did not poof back in here. I didn't do nothing. There's Herder. Wait, is there... I don't... Yeah, I could go through this door. It's occupied. All right. $30 a.m. She's probably up by like 8, so we'll go for 7 hours.
Hello.
What news do you have to report, Inquisitor? Have you found who is responsible?
Miriam was behind
Is
it.
that so? I shall have her brought to the torture chamber at once. Meet me there shortly.
Seem to enjoy this.
Greetings.
Or are you gonna poof her in? Oh, poofing her would be kind of cool and time saving. I don't want a one-hander right now. Using two-handers too much.
You've confessed to attempting to kill me, I understand. The penalty for this treachery is death, and is to be carried out immediately.
Oh, she's almost.
We shall speak when we have reached the chamber.
Doesn't do anything. She's not dead yet. Can I even strike her from here? Maybe. I wouldn't be there. In here. Really? Really? Only the front. It's only the front. Even the front is protected. Well.
You see now what happens when those who oppose me fail, which they always do. I'm pleased with your work, Inquisitor. As a token of my appreciation, I shall spare your life and make you a courtier of dementia. In addition, accept this bow. May your enemies fear you and never know from where or with what enchantment you shall strike.
Wait, that last part, is it going to be a random enchantment type of bow?
Lord Sheogorath would do well to stop bothering with the resonator and just send everyone away. See you.
Yeah. I probably can't reach her, can I? Oh, no, I can. Alright, Liturgy of Duelists. Liturgy of the Duelists. We purge ourselves in the duel. Sheogorath will mend us. We purge our friends in duel. Sheogorath will mend us. We purge our enemies in war. Sheogorath will abandon them. Speak not of the duelists. Speak only of the duel. Speak not of the combatant. Speak only of the combat. Sounds like Fight Club. Okay, that's main quest part 1. It'd be a quest item, right? I don't think I could drop it in my tower if I stole the ring right now. Alright, time to speak with Thaden then. Where forth is he? Oh, hi there.
Ah, yes, there you are. You couldn't imagine how long I've been waiting for you. So little to do and so much time. Could you, in fact, imagine just how long I've been waiting? I don't think you could, but I might be wrong. I might also not care. Which is it?
I'm gonna say you don't care.
Don't I? I thought I did. But then I also thought that you would be heavier. Look at you. You're light as a chair. How do you walk around like that? It's all the same to me, either way. All of it. Nothing is right without the chalice. Have you ever used it? No, of course not. You simply must. You just have to try it. It'll change your world, expand your horizons. Contracting leads to expanding, you know. Well, most of the time.
I guess. I mean, it could... You can track far enough, it could, like, implode. Or, you know, if you go left far enough, you'll draw on the extremities and you go towards the center. You just keep going straight, you'll eventually go through the center and then start going away from it. So in that way you can go from contraction to expansion by inverting yourself, otherwise known as, I think, an implosion. Or it's just you squeeze yourself so hard that the pressure inside builds up as everything gets compressed until the compression force can't maintain it any further and it just bounces back in an expansion. Another one.
Go ahead.
Let's have you very like me.
Oh, you're pathetic. That's just talk. You're full. Oh, that's great. You're pathetic. Wait. All right, I get it. The resonator sings its sweet song once more. Promises of riches and fame, fulfilled with death and madness. How delightful. Oh, so you've heard of it?
You just told me about it.
You haven't heard of it, yet you know its name? What a strange creature you are.
I have to agree
One
there.
of my favorite toys. Does wonders for creativity. Well, not by itself, but it helps. Those elytra, clever little bugs that they are. Is this making sense? Look, you eat the feldew, then use the chalice, and find the world a much brighter and happier place. Honest. But I don't have it, so I can't eat feldew, because that would just be bad. I mean, really bad. Damn her.
Is this the Duchess?
We hold on to fleeting things, even as we slip. I knew, and yet I indulged myself anyway. I indulged her a fair bit, too. It was passion. It was forbidden. Oh, the things that would be said if word got out. That made it all the more delicious. From Dementia's own court, no less. Scandalous. Fatal, perhaps. But passion makes no accommodation for self-preservation.
Yeah, you mean Syl.
Well, aren't you the clever one? Mind you don't get too full of yourself. You might explode. Opposites repel, strangely enough. All that pleasure and pain locked away now, as if it never happened. Unfortunately, the chalice is locked away as well. I have no wish to retrieve it myself, but fetching it might do you some good. My head is positively throbbing now. Can you see it? I need to lie down. Find someone to tell you the rest of the story. Get the chalice.
Well, it sounds like Syl sealed it. But that's just my
Speak,
thought.
madman. Not my place to talk about it. You need to know, you talk to Wide Eye.
Who is Wide Eye?
We'll see.
But maybe if I convince you. Alright.
You're a Volt. What a... Yeah, you've got a point. That... You're a Volt. Please, I'm embarrassed. But thank you. Get up. No. Yeah, right. Yeah. Not... No, you... All right, I get... Not my... See you later.
Oh, are you gonna?
You've been speaking to Thaden, I can tell. He has a certain effect on people. Did he mention me, perhaps? Or was there something else you wanted to discuss? All right. Good. So, don't talk such rot. Don't talk such... That... Don't, please, I'm sorry. So, don't, please, I'm sorry. Yeah, so, don't talk. Yes, whatever you say. Oh, you're helping him? Why didn't you say so? I'd do anything for him. Anything at all. Eat my own young if he asked me to. And then he goes and does. If I find out who she is, I'll tear her limb from limb. But you don't need to hear that. You need to know. You need to know what he's asked of you. The chalice, yes?
Oh, still not grayed out.
If you are working to help Thaden, I'll tell you whatever I can. The resonator is working again, I understand. I do hope it doesn't confuse any of my brood returning to me after all these years. I don't ask too many questions of Thaden. It's precious to him, and that's all that matters. It's his own business. But didn't he mention where it is?
No.
Oh, I see. How brilliant of him. This is for you as much as it is for him. Oh, very good, Thaden.
I don't get it.
Dunroot Burrow is your goal, my friend. And what a goal it is. You don't understand. This isn't just about the chalice. This is about you. We must discuss Dunroot Burrow.
I already like it Thaden more than Syl, but I don't fully understand what's going on here.
Yes, a most unique place. Of course the chalice would be there. Don't you see? It's the Elytra. They're the reason.
You'd mention them.
The chalice, Feldu, Elytra, it's all connected. One without the others is no good. Poison. Oh, a rough road awaits you. Some Elytra there are different. You'll need to get Feldu from them and eat it. Can't get in without it. But once you do...
Can I get out?
He wants you to learn for yourself. Learn, grow, experience. It's his way. I shouldn't say more. But the burrow, it's northeast of New Sheoth.
Wait, not northwest? Northeast? Northeast? There's not much land left when you go northeast. You sure not northwest?
Well, perhaps Thaden would want you to have a bit more guidance. He did say that you should talk to me, did he not?
You said I should talk to someone.
Feldu is a poison, little one, a very dangerous drug. You'll feel good at first, but that wears off, and if you go long without it, you'll suffer.
Can I use cure disease? I don't know.
The chalice is in Dunroot Burrow. Haven't you been listening?
Yes. I'm positive.
Go there. Take the Faldu from the Elytra. Eat it, and your journey begins. You will be thankful to Thaden when this has passed.
Okay.
Welcome
Goodbye.
to the Halcyon.
Greetings, friend.
In case you have a thought, I have tried jumping out the windows of the palace into Bliss and Crucible. Invisible wall. It's a load zone, so they aren't going to let you leave it. Where was the exit? No, it's like generally upwards.
Hello?
Oh, here.
Hi.
That's northwest. Northwest, not northeast. Ah. Oh, also we can go to the 19 Voids too. I still don't know if I'm going to find any nudity in there, because, like, I don't think I have it. No, I definitely would have put it in the castle by this point. Excuse me. Where do I have to aim to hit these things? Advertisement that I read. Daedric Seducers, the style advertisement didn't say it was a whorehouse, but it feels a bit like it'd be a whorehouse. However, the very end of it was in Daedric, and it's just a legal notice that loss of life may occur. Which could mean they're either succubi in the more fantasy sense, archive fantasy sense, in the fact that they, you know, run your life while all they're doing the do, or it's that it's not actually a horror house, and it's just you might lose your life from more combat related means, or poison, something. I don't know. So I'm a bit hesitant to enter it on stream, because if it is a horror house, we're probably going to see... No, we actually shouldn't see nudity, kind of think about it. Should be kind of safe to enter. It still feels a bit risky, though. And also a bit risque. I want to shoot the Gnarl. I want to shoot the Gnarl. Gnarl's dead. And we'll go up to the mystery statue. Really, what is up with this statue? Also, pretty stars. He just looks down on you with disdain. Oh, hi there. Easy shot. Money shot. Oh wow, it just brings to mind, like, what if you had a spell that converts HP to gold? Seriously, where do I have to shoot the gnarls to hit them? Is it center mass? Is it their feet? Is it their head? Like, when the normal side is sure, it's just shoot them. Just shoot where you see body part, but once they start growing, it's just, what, where? It's like their hitbox doesn't grow with them. Oh, that's a good thing to say. Oh, yeah, there's some Feldu. We're gonna save here. And then we're gonna eat the Feldu. Alright, so I know a little bit about this section and the fact that the Elytra are non-hostile to you as long as you're under the effects of Feldu. I don't care about that, though. Because I'm a demigod. Actually, hold on. I don't see anything akin to a disease effect here. Ah, still have the euphoria on me. Yeah, one cut will more than double the damage from this, so if the... Yeah, I don't care who or what you are. That's a failed block cancel. I don't know, this has Cure Disease built into it, honestly. This spell. Enlightenment, wherever it is, should be up here. Yes, here it is. Cure Disease on self, built in. Because resist disease 100% is a lot more expensive than just cure disease, so... That's that. I don't know if a Feldu withdrawal counts as disease, though. Strength, agility, luck. Not too bad right now. I can ignore it. Well, it's a drain and not a damage, so I can't use restore. I have plenty of Feldu, though. See, the Matrons don't die immediately. They need like 2 cuts after getting hit with Volt Star. But if I hit him with Cut first, and then smack him with Volt Star... I suspect Azura Star is refilled. Wait. More effects? Alright, as long as they don't increase, I guess should be fine. So I'm saying they aren't much of a threat. I got plenty of Feldu to spare. Explode everything, kinda. A little bit over here. The root's going into the wall. Alright. Oh, they're worsening? That was it. They doubled 10s. They did. Oh, okay, that's a dead end, so we're going deeper inside. Oh, eat a feldu. And all the negative effects are gone. Cool. Here's a matron. That's a miss. That's a hit. Oh, that's a hit on something. Oh, they're matron. That's why I'm not killing them instantly. Oh, right. Forgot about this spell. Wait, did I miss another one back here? Or is this the right? Oh, okay. Just a noble. That one's a matron. They have a long leap range. There's the E. Suppose the other fork to go down. Slap that, and we're good. Yep, a much shorter path. Is there? No, there's no hole in the ceiling. Noble then. Yep, a noble. Aw. Killed herself. Oh, so many routes. Alright, we're gonna, assuming these are our mostly dead ends, we're gonna take the always left path until we wrap around. Or actually, instead, I already did go left there, so yeah. That there is right, so we'll head straight. That's a noble then. Oh no, it's a matron. Oh, do their projectile spells include weakness to magic? I've also been weakened by those things. that, or it actually takes the full 2 seconds to kill them. I assume if they're gonna die, it's gonna knock them down. Maybe I'm just not giving it long enough.
Oh!
I think at this stage we will consume another fell loop. Aw, didn't want to look at the local map, but alright. Got it by accident. Okay, so that's into the bramble holes. That's the other path. Out here, right? Okay, so that there's just gets spiked. Actually, what are they resistant to? I have to keep using Volt then. Oh, buffs. Actually, I think it kind of works on dead enemies. They might have active effects, in which case those are obviously gone, but their innate resistances should still be shown. Oh, it's neutral. Not the nobles. Also neutral. But a living target. Minus 20. Oh, that's the wrong spell. Oh, I guess I could just about kill yourself entirely, though. Reflect damage. So, makes sense. Ah, there's something. Victim of Decadence, you say? I wonder what's up with this spot, though. Getting blocked and all that. I'll use the local map here. Strange that wasn't filled out. That is where we came from, is it not? You alright?
What's that?
You okay?
Get down!
Feldu. Or Feldu. Or Feldu. Plenty of Feldu. Yeah, I vaguely remember doing this, but not really. Crippling Feldu withdrawal, you say? I'll take an Electra's Life. Fuck it, I'll just take all the books. I know I have most of these, but I can't quite think straight with the time limit. Alright, what are the effects for crippling? Oh, it's full 10. Full 10 ain't that bad. There's a chalice. Not gonna bother with it just yet. Affecting your very health. Oh, drain health 15. Does it actually? It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. Oh, hey, what did that do? Ah, that removed it. Cool. Yeah, so to explain this. I won't quite say how, but I got Palamal's Heart. As you see, the effect is regenerate health, and it seems to be a fixed percentage of about 4% of my HP, which means I regenerate like 30 or so hit points every second or something. I used to have it in my spells. Hold on, does this have charge? I felt like it. No, it does. It does. Didn't quite feel like it did. Oh, okay. I think if you wait long enough to auto spawn. Yeah, I'll just take everything. Alright, so Veldu Addiction was a brief but interesting mechanic. Wasn't quite strong enough for me to really care about it, though. I mean, those were some serious effects. They weren't terribly crippling until they got to the drain health one. Wait, was drain health? No, I'm thinking damage health. Drain health would reduce my max health. Which also, that's not much. I guess I could have just ignored everything then. I still haven't set up a teleport point. Ugh, by the 9 I still haven't done that. I feel drawn to dementia though. I'm not. It hasn't. Kind of. If I fit in either half, I feel like it'd be, say, better of myself if I belonged in Bliss, but I actually feel like I belong in Crucible more. After all, lack of sleep, any kind of lack of sleep leads to short-term memory loss. And yeah, lack in mental faculties across the board. I'm just somehow drawn to Crucible, or more specifically the dementia half. So always while I'm exploring Mania, I just end up in dementia at some point.
day to you.
Things found.
The triumphant champion returns. So, do you feel any different now that you've been through this experience, I mean? You know what it's like now, always wanting that next fix, hating it but craving it at the same time, and hating yourself for all of it. Ah, well, all over now. The chalice helps, doesn't it? Indeed it does, and I could use some helping right now. I'll just take that back from you. And as a token of my gratitude, I grant you the role of Courtier of Mania, with all of its entitlements. Which is to say, none.
At least you put it bluntly.
Farewell. Yes?
I feel like I'll end up a Duke of Dementia. Not. Can I just take this? I don't feel like I should though. Okay. Where is I going with this? Wait. I feel like I'll end up a Duke of Dementia. Not because I want to be Duke of Dementia, but because I feel like Syl is probably very bad for her people. And I just feel like I'm having a moral obligation to remove her from power. But also, I've been bringing up before, I seem to have this inexorable draw towards the dementia heft. Hello, Aspen.
Yes, is there something you require?
Nothing much, just gonna ask about the Grey March and stuff.
As my lord told you, it happens at the end of every era, and Jiggalag walks the realm. Few of the citizens can remember the last Grey March, or they choose not to. The Daedric Prince of Order, and the leader of the Grey March. As I'm sure my lord told you, Jiggalag has always been a threat to this realm. Yes, you'll find them throughout the Isles. Jiggalag's forces use them as conduits into the Isles. Sheogorath has tried to remove them, but they always return. While they cannot be destroyed, they can be rendered inert. The Hearts of Order found on Jiggalag's knights can be placed in the obelisks. Adding enough can cause the obelisk to become overloaded with power.
Oh, that's why they summon more knights. Or create more knights, I guess, at that point.
I live to serve.
Well, well, you've experienced both shades of madness. Wonderful. You seem fulfilled. Full of fill. Bursting at the seams. Seamless. Now, to the meat of your endeavor. The crux of the situation. The reason for your being here. And the likely cause of your death.
What do you mean?
You'll be stopping the Grey March, altering the course of events, breaking the cycle! A fly in the ointment, a new cause for a different effect. We're going to change things. No! Things will be different this time around. You'll be my champion. You'll grow powerful. You'll grow to be me. Prince of Madness, a new Sheogorath. Or you'll die trying. I love that about you.
I don't fully follow on what it is that he likes about me. Don't take his word for it.
A fair question. You won't really. At least I don't think so, but you'll have power. My power. Try not to lose it. It's a pain to replace. But for all intents and purposes, you'll be me. A me to fight the him, since I won't be around. It's simple, really, if you don't think about it.
Yeah, if you're thinking about it, who's the him, And why won't you be around?
Because you seem a nice enough sort, and you've made it this far. And if you don't, I'll swallow your soul and vomit it into the ever-filling chamber pot of the ageless. But mostly because I asked nicely. Well, not here. Didn't I say that? I'm never here when Jiggalag walks. It's one of the rules. I've told you too much for now. Listen to me. Prattle on. I can see your mortal brain straining. We'll talk more later. Now, you've seen the great torch that burns brightly over New Sheath. No, because it doesn't. It should, but it doesn't. You'll fix that. You'll go to Cylorn and bring back the Flame of Agnon to relight the torch. Oh, and take care with my minions at Cylorn. In their eternal quest to please me, they're constantly fighting over Cylorn. It can be tiresome, but really, it's divine. Divinely tiresome. Well, that's your problem now. Off with you. I don't want to see you again until the great torch is lit. I wouldn't want to have to hurt you much. Oh, don't forget to make use of dear Haskell. Between you and me, if he's not summoned 3 or 4 times a day, I don't think he feels appreciated.
Well, I haven't been summoning him, like, at all.
They're the worst of all. My own subjects, working for the enemy. It's enough to make an old Daedric prince get all weepy. It doesn't help that they're the ones who make the obelisks work. A little chanting, a little ritual, and poof, Knights of Order. Bad news. Kill them when you see them, but don't touch the corpse until they're really dead, which they aren't until you deactivate the obelisk.
Yeah, I figured that out. Doesn't bother me, though. Well, it kind of bothers me that I can't loot them and strip them naked and all that, but otherwise, it's fine. Wait. I have Arcane Theft. Ooh.
They're getting more active every day. Not a good sign. You know what would be a good sign? Free sweet rolls! Ho, ho, ho! Who wouldn't like that? Shut them down where you can, and make sure to kill the priest you see around them. If you don't, they can reactivate the obelisk. He's on his way, so I'm on my way out. It's terribly inconvenient, don't you think?
Yep.
You're going to stop him, though. And the first thing to do is to make my people feel safe. Otherwise, they tend to go work for him. It's annoying, to tell the truth. A bit hurtful. But they do it every time. Join up with the enemy and become priests of order. Aren't you the curious one? You know what they say about curiosity, though, don't you?
It killed scats?
It killed the intrepid adventurer who really should just be doing exactly what I say at all times! You're going to stop the Grey March by becoming me. Or a version of me. You'll be powerful. Powerful enough to stop Jiggalag. The great torch shines brightly above New Sheath. A beacon of hope for all the citizens. Except it doesn't! It's gone out! Happens every time the Grey March begins, which it has. Makes all of my subjects uneasy, tense, homicidal, some of them at least. We need to get that torch relit before the place falls apart.
More than it has.
It's what's used to light the great torch. Haven't we covered this?
Maybe.
You'll find it in Cylorn, guarded by my saints and seducers. That's where you're going to get the Flame of Agnon. Do you listen to anything I say? Do your ears work? If not, I can find use for them. Go and fetch the flame. Bring it to the Cecellum. Light the great torch. How are you going to be me if you can't even do what me tells you?
Fair enough.
Come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes.
Askel, care to repeat what he
is
said?
there something you require? The flame of Agnon can only be lit by the immortal servants of Sheogorath, the golden saints and dark seducers of his creation. In normal times, Sheogorath would simply command it, and his servants would leap to sacrifice themselves upon the altars of rapture and despair. But alas, the times are not normal, and Sheogorath has given you this task without the authority to command it.
We'll see if I have
I'm
the authority.
afraid you may have to be a little bit clever.
I mean, I could force push them into the thing. Whatever the case.
Ah, the Great Torch. It is a symbol of Sheogorath's power and a source of great comfort for the citizens of New Sheoth. Unfortunately, the torch has gone out. For eternity, this has heralded the start of the Grey March. Lord Sheogorath, in his wisdom, wishes for you to relight the torch to help ease the worries of the populace. It is underway, but my lord does not wish for you to confront it directly yet. First, the realm and its citizens must be attended to. Yes, he will soon march across the land, destroying all that stands in his path. It's a frightening prospect. Many of our citizens are delicate. They can't cope with the prospect, and they defect to the forces of Jigalag, becoming priests of order.
Explains why they're all just a myriad of races when I strip them of all their seemly bits.
I fear they grow in power as the Grey March progresses. More and more Knights of Order make their way into the Isles.
Yeah, I've seen them on the road
The
more.
priests of Order are the key. They summon the Knights at the obelisks.
I want to take him out when I see him. Got a bunch of Hearts of Order too.
A bad lot. Traitors. You'll find them near the obelisks that dot the land. They perform rituals at the obelisks to summon knights to the realm. Their link to Jigalag gives them power. As long as their obelisk is active, they cannot truly be killed. If only we could speak more often.
Alright, where was Southern again? Oh, right, way up there. We could go to the 19 Voids. Already went to Mount Shroom, handled that. $10 minutes left. I would like to get the 19 Voids done. Or checked out, or whatever. So I'm super curious about that. Oh, hi there. Hi there. That might hit. That hit. I should get the fin, shouldn't I? What's in general east? Oh, that hit the water. Above. There's a direct hit. There you are. Alright, where's the 19 Voids? Okay, I'm going in general guard directions. Maybe that island or the place way out there I can't see yet. Yeah, this new train doesn't... It doesn't have LODs, which I think it was like... It stands for level of detail, but it's come to be used for like any kind of low detail objects that you see way out in the distance. And thinking about Flex's list again, there are some LOD generators I can use for Oblivion. A couple of them, it's just they tend to reduce performance, especially on mod heavy load orders, because it's just a lot of things in distance. Could end up with some higher poly stuff in the distance instead of low poly stuff. Either way, though. Eh. Why do you have water walking? Oh, it must be far out if you can still see me from here. Yeah, there it goes. Alright, so then into the 19 voids. That lantern's going crazy. I'm gonna, like, leave here and hopefully that resets it. Does not reset it? In fact, the light's gone out. Light's still out. Whatever. At this point, I think I'll just equip a torch. So this is a horror house. Someone called dibs on me before I even came here. Well, they are immortal beings and all that, so I guess it makes sense. Yeah, that's Tarmin. Wait, why is there no light in here? Oh, a torch, right? Like, it's the light's casting on the characters, not on the environment. Ah. That'll probably require a game restart to fix what happens. Rarely, but it happens. Oh, that, yeah, this seems like it'd be a succubus, and that's why they say loss of life is a potential thing. Where's the... There's the activatable. Or? I passed tense there. Here we are. Finally, some good dialogue options. First, I think.
For you? Of course.
Huh. Already maxed out. Elfin Souls. Alright. That explains why they're all about carnal desires. I can ask about Mir Corp. Well, tell me this boring story. Oh, that's a lot. I have a lot of paintings to ask her about. I'll go for the main topics first. Really? Although first I'll ask. No, that might get rid of the topic, so. Oh, am I going to Cyrodiil for this? Or are we still in the Isles? Macads? I'm not familiar with the term. Ah, Stageland Hollow. That is a very familiar name. I'll still have to look it up on the map. Catch your crew, you say? I am perplexed at the concept of a magical tracking device, but I see how it could work. Oh, she could shine the Stranded Light then. Maybe. I don't know. Yep. Similar pages, you and I. Not same page, similar pages. Alright, there we are. What are you? Okay, so Makat's a Daedric seducer, then I guess by brother she doesn't mean another Daedric seducer, but rather just when she knows? So yeah, as Tesseria told me, seducers kind of serve all the princes. They're the most nomadic of the Daedra races. Exactly. It seems, from what Sarah has told me, that that's why they say 19 boys. Probably 19 planes or something like that. I only know 16 princes, and one this would make 17. I don't know where the other two could be, because I doubt Aetherius counts as one. Anywho. Wait, Master and Secunda? Those could be the last two. Weird, though. Anyway, as I was saying, it seems to be that the Daedra races themselves form contracts with princes, as in they serve. As in, when you have, say, a Clanfear serve a prince, it's not just that Clanfear, it's the entire species Clanfear serves that prince. But the Seducers aren't like that. The Seducers are literally like individual alliances, and also some of them I don't think even serve any princes. They just kind of do their own thing. I feel like you should know if I asked you to join the Stranded Light, so... Seems they really want me. That. So we have some stuff to do. So I guess next time we'll get the fire relit and rescue a seducer. Do whatever the hell else pops up. So thank you very much for watching. See y'all tomorrow night.